Vanessa and Brian, we welcome you to this very special occasion. So take a moment now and just look at each other, take it in, and take a deep breath. And allow yourself to be right here, right now. Now look at this community of your family and friends that are gathered here for you. Take a look. You are truly surrounded by those you love and those who love you. We'll be seated in a moment if you can hang in there, family and friends. Good afternoon and welcome. And on behalf of Vanessa and Brian, thank you for being here. And I'm so honored to be a part of this wedding celebration. I am Lucinda Martin. I am an ordained interfaith minister. And as such, I am educated and believe in the beauty and validity of all paths to the one source of all life. I'm so happy that the power of love brings us together today to celebrate the love of Vanessa and Brian. And as most everyone here knows, they're a very creative and thoughtful couple. And nature is very important to both of them. And we have collaborated in the creation of a meaningful ceremony by embracing the natural elements of nature. So we'd like to begin this ceremony by invoking the four directions. In many cultures, it is believed that the human soul shares the characteristics with all things divine. And it is this belief which assigns virtues to the four cardinal directions, east, south, west, and north. It is according to this belief that we align ourselves with these elements. Each of these blessings from the four cardinal directions emphasizes those things which will help you to build a happy and successful union. So blessed be this union with the gifts of the east and the elements of air, for openness and breath, communication of the heart, and purity of the mind and body. From the east you receive the gift of a new beginning with the rising of each sun and the understanding that each day is a new opportunity for growth. Blessed be this union with the gifts of the south and the element of fire for energy, passion, creativity, and the warmth of a loving home. From the fire within, you generate light, which you will share with one another, even in the darkest of times. Blessed be this union with the gifts of the west, the element of water, for your capacity to feel, yes, we do have that today. And so, with your capacity to feel emotion. In marriage, you offer absolute trust to one another and vow to keep your hearts open in sorrow as well as in joy. And blessed be this union with the gifts of the north, the element of earth, which provides sustenance, fertility, and security. The earth will feed and enrich you and help you to build a stable home to which you may always return. Thank you, everyone, and you may take your seats. We have learned from an excerpt of Corinthians 13, a Bible verse about love. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never gives up. Love is eternal. Love never ends. And so we acknowledge the loved ones who surround you now and the love that never ends from those who were close to you but are not here today and would rejoice with you if they were. Your love for them and their love for you has no end. We speak a word in loving remembrance of friends and family unable to be with us here today, and know that they are sending their love in support of your special day. So let us go into silence for a brief moment as we allow for the loving presence of ancestors. Vanessa and Brian, when we met to discuss your ceremony, it was evident to me that you invested a lot of time finding the perfect location for this very sacred day. And this indicated to me how you are aligned in your values of the importance of family and your connection with nature. This marriage ceremony is taking place at a very special location, as it serves as a reminder of a very, very favorite place back home, West Pond in Maine, where Brian proposed and Vanessa happily accepted. So family and friends, it is important to Vanessa and Brian that in this ceremony and in their home, that all are warmly welcomed. Surrounded by the beauty of nature symbolizes in their marriage and their home what it is to have an open, inviting, and welcoming home for all. They are very excited to be celebrating with you around a campfire and beneath a starry night tonight, we hope, weather permitting. But it's great in spirit, yeah? So today, friends, before all of you, their most cherished family and friends, Vanessa and Brian will say the most powerful and heartfelt words that two people may say to one another. They will speak their wedding vows. You will all witness something miraculous. Through the power of the spoken word, two people, two separate families will be joined, and a new family will be born right here before your eyes. Today, Vanessa, you will become a wife, and Brian, you will become a husband. And you will embark on perhaps the ultimate life adventure together. It is so important that we all gather this day to celebrate and mark this moment of life transition for this lovely couple. Vanessa and Brian, individually and together, you have come a long way to reach this moment. Coming from different backgrounds, your love and respect for each other has allowed you to embrace your similarities and to honor your differences, to discover a deep and wonderful friendship that has blossomed now into a partnership for life. This wedding ceremony does not mark the start of a relationship, but recognizes and deepens the bond that already exists. Some loves seem clearly destined paths that have crossed in unexpected and unlikely ways that seem nearly inconceivable and yet so right that they seem inevitable as well. Your relationship has that quality about it, like a convergence of larger forces acting across time and place to bring you together. And from that first moment of surprise and recognition, your two richly diverse stories have become one story, and you have developed a love that is tender and strong. At this time, I would like to invite Vanessa, a very dear friend since middle school, and her name is Cassandra Malik, and she will now share a special reading.
So close, no matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. And these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek, and I find in you, every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters.
Thank you.
This piece that she read is Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. I thought you'd appreciate that.
Back to it.
Well, if you are indeed ready to make this legal, please face one another, and as you join hands, and in doing so, know that you are joining the hearts. And I remind you, this ceremony and the wedding day are just one brief moment in time. The vows you will speak, the rings you will exchange, are done in a matter of minutes. The promises and the tokens of your love will last a lifetime. And so I now ask, Vanessa, do you come here of your own free will to be united in marriage, promising your love, your faithfulness and friendship for as long as you both shall live?
Yes, I do.
And Brian, do you come here of your own free will to be united in marriage, promising your love, your faithfulness and your friendship as long as you both shall live?
Yes, I do.
Wonderful. And at this time, Vanessa has some very special words that she will be sharing with Brian. And if anybody has tissue, please have it ready. Take it off. Need them up?
Brian, I first fell in love with you the day you came over to my apartment to play Stratego. You were so funny and familiar that I thought, I can't believe someone like you exists. It's as if all of my favorite things, people, jokes, and moments were all rolled into one and given life. Or, as the romantic in me likes to think, all those things were my favorites because they reminded me of you.
You got it, babe.
I can't believe how lucky I am to have you and how we fit together. I look forward to spending my life with you, all the good times we will have, which will be many. And I look forward to having your comfort and support in the bad times, because I will need it. I promise to never let a day go by that you don't feel loved, appreciated, and cared for. Every moment with you is special. You make the mundane fun and amazing. And any day spent without you is a day wasted. Brian Cummings, I love you so much that I don't have the words to properly express it. Will you marry me?
Yes, of course.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Vanessa, as you know, I am an Eagle Scout. That wasn't a joke. And in my youth, I learned about loyalty, trust, honor, and respect. And because of this, I feel prepared to love you and honor you with all of my heart. To show you the respect that you deserve. And that I will always be forever loyal. And that you can trust I will always be there to make you laugh and support you when you need me. Making you happy brings me more joy than any game ever could. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. These are my vows.
Thank you. Let me sit that down. Vanessa and Brian, you have chosen a traditional hand fasting ceremony. And I'd like to share with everyone so they understand, and I'm going to speak a little quicker since it's raining. In Europe, until the mid-1700s, few unions were sanctified in a church or a synagogue. Rather, they were celebrated by a simple hand fasting ceremony, in which two partners joined hands over the village anvil, or in the fields, or in a grove of trees. So today we build on this tradition, and the couple, with their linked hands to form an infinity circle, this will be symbolizing the entirety of the universe as represented in their relationship. So before you go any further, it is important to know that since your lives have crossed in this life, you have formed ties between each other. As you seek to enter into the estate of matrimony, you should strive to make real the ideals which give meaning to both this ceremony and to the institution of marriage. So with full awareness, know that you are not only declaring your intent to be hand-fasted before your family and friends, but promises will be made today, and the ties that are bound here will greatly strengthen your union. They will cross the years and lives of each soul's growth. Do you still seek to enter into the ceremony?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
I'm going to squeeze right in here.
Watch your step.
And if you're okay there? Yeah, I put this too. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will comfort you in illness and hold you when fear or grief racks your mind. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times and celebrate the good. These are the hands that will give you support and encourage you to chase your dreams together, because together everything you wish for can be realized. These are the hands that will care for your children and, God willing, your children's children. Blessed be. So back in the earlier years, the hands would be bound with whatever was available, vines, cords, a scarf, and today we are using very special cords that Vanessa made.
They got twisted.
Need help?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got one there. Got the yellow one.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you. Teamwork makes the marriage. Okay.
It's coming in.
Brian, will you be Vanessa's faithful partner for life?
Yes.
Vanessa, will you be Brian's faithful partner for life?
Yes.
Will you be each other's constant friends and one true love?
Yes.
And the binding is made. Vanessa, do you promise to love Brian without reservation?
Yes.
Brian, do you promise to love Vanessa without reservation?
Yes.
Do you both stand by one another in sickness and in health, by plenty and in want?
Yes.
Vanessa, will you stand together with Brian your times of joy and your times of sorrow?
Yes.
Brian, will you stand with Vanessa during your times of joy and your times of sorrow?
Yes. That was me, right?
It was you.
Good.
They got tangled.
It's okay.
And the binding is made. Brian, will you always be open and honest with Vanessa for as long as you both shall live?
Yes.
Vanessa, will you be open and honest with Brian as long as you both shall live?
Yes.
We got it.
I made them.
Yeah.
It's special.
With love.
And the binding is made. And then for the fifth. Vanessa, will you honor this man and lovingly support your children?
Yes.
Brian, will you honor this woman and lovingly support your children?
Yes.
Will you both seek to cherish and strengthen that honor?
Yes.
We will. Beautiful. And so now, you may take these and tie them in a knot. The knots of this
Got it.
binding are not formed by these cords, but instead by your vows. Either one of you may drop these cords,
Go in. Okay. Good job.
but for always, you hold in your hands the making and the breaking of this union. Blessed be. That is where the expression tying the knot came in. And so, nailed it. Tim, may I have the rings, please?
Oh.
The wedding ring is a symbol of unity, a circle unbroken without beginning or end, made of precious metal. These rings will endure forever, and as you wear them, let them be symbolic of the promises you make to each other today, to create a partnership that will forever endure. So, Brian, please place her ring on place and then repeat after me. I, Brian, take thee, Vanessa,
I, Brian, take thee, Vanessa,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish.
to love and to cherish.
You may accept the rings.
Go ahead.
I, Vanessa, take thee, Brian,
I, Vanessa, take thee, Brian,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish.
to love and to cherish.
Family and friends, Vanessa and Brian have asked you here to witness this ceremony and their vows to one another. They want you to know that this is not a one-time experience or engagement. But no relationship is successful without the love and support of family and friends, and boy, aren't you today. You have been the community that has birthed, nurtured, loved, and supported this couple as individuals, and now you are being asked to continue to serve as their companions and as their advisors as they move into this new phase of their partnership. So family and friends, to the best of your ability, do you promise to love and support this couple, to laugh with them, to cry with them, to counsel and to care for them? And if so, please say we do. We do. We have another. Should we continue with the reading? You want to skip?
Maybe real quick,
Yeah.
Okay, we can do it.
So I would like to now invite Sam Shandorf, very good friends again from elementary school,
Got it.
to share a special reading.
I'll make it fast, man.
Here's the microphone. Sorry.
So Vanessa asked me to read this piece to demonstrate that her love is not just in this lifetime, but in the next and forever. I will love you forever, whatever happens, till I die and after I die. And when I find my way out of the land of the dead, I'll drift about forever, all of my atoms, till I find you again. I'll be looking for you every moment, every single moment. And when we do find each other again, we'll cling together so tight that nothing and no one will ever tear us apart. Every atom of me and every atom of you. We'll live in birds and flowers and dragonflies and pine trees and in clouds and in those little specks of light you see floating in sunbeams. And when they use our atoms to make new lives, they won't just be able to take one. They'll have to take two. One of you and one of me. And we'll be joined so tight forever.
Thank you.
Vanessa and Brian, you have exchanged your vows and your wedding rings and tied them
Smell.
up. And by the integrity of family and friends and witness of this union, I pronounce you husband and wife. And you finally get to kiss. And family and friends. Want your bouquet? Yes. Family and friends, it is with absolute joy that I now present to you as husband and wife, Brian and Vanessa Huggins.